May I come in, sir?
Come in, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Please take a seat
Thank you, sir.
and quickly tell us something about yourself.
Sir, my name is Manoj Kumar. I was born in Singrauli, Madhya Pradesh, where I did my initial schooling. Sir, I am a chemical engineer from IIT Delhi, and I am a management graduate from IIM Calcutta. Sir, I have worked in the oil and gas sector in Cairn Energy India Limited, and I have also been part of management team in Boston Consulting Group. Sir, I was selected in DANIPS in CSE 2020, and I am currently undergoing training in Delhi Police Academy, sir.
Very good, sir.
So, you have a very good career in business management. Why did you like police job or TANIPS or IPS?
Yes, sir. Sir, when I was in BCG, I was contemplating on my long-term career option, and I realized that civil services would be a fulfilling and satisfying career because of the opportunity to create direct impacts in the lives of the people, and the scale at which the government works is very huge. So if I be part of the government setup, it will be a sense of personal achievement. And sir, being in DANIPS and having interacted with seniors, I think I am happy, sir.
You are a chemical engineer, you opted for sociology as option. Yes, why not engineering subject or something science subject instead of sociology?
Sir, chemical engineering is not an optional available in UPSC, but there are options like physics, chemistry, etc. But sir, I was exposed to sociology in IIT and IIM. I had done some courses and I had developed interest. And sir, there was also a practical reason that my elder brother had prepared for UPSC using sociology. So I had all the study materials and books.
Three social issues which are really very challenging in Madhya Pradesh or Singrauli.
Sir, first issue is of poverty and deprivation. The per capita income is still low. Second is, sir, gender inequality is also very high in Madhya Pradesh. And third issue is, sir, with respect to, sir, displacement, because a lot of mines and industries are coming up, especially in the region of Singrauli. So displacement issue is also there, sir.
You mentioned poverty. How can we address this issue in and around Singrauli? Because it's a otherwise mine-rich area.
Yes, sir.
So,
sir, poverty is a multi-dimensional problem and would need a multi-dimensional solution. Firstly, sir, we have to implement the social sector schemes properly in the immediate near future. So, the proper use of district mineral foundation to create livelihood facilities. For example, in Singrauli, poultry farms, horticulture, etc. is promoted through district mineral foundation. Sir, on a long term, we have to promote, we have to upskill and create human capital in the peoples, poor people who would be capable enough to get good and remunerative jobs, sir.
So what I wanted to get from you that around mining, how can we make it more scientific or improve on it so that people are able to get better livelihoods out of mining and related professions?
Sir, in mining, a lot of jobs are created, and we have to skill the people so that people are able to capable.
Mining jobs are very low paid jobs.
Sir, because a lot of the work is manual work in mining, like loading, unloading, etc.
I think we should automate it or make it more skilled so that we have more skilled workers and then more remuneration.
Yes, sir. We should go for automation, but sir, we have to also keep in mind that automation may lead to labor replacing technologies, so it will reduce the job, sir.
Okay, you think so? Can we use AI in mining?
Yes, sir. AI can be used in certain aspects of mining. Firstly, in prospecting the different mines where they are located, using the seismic data. Yes, sir. Second is using AI models. We can go for better routing of the mined out ore that is produce.
Better extraction
Yes, sir. Better extraction. Yes, sir.
technologies also. Okay, thank you. Please.
Manoj,
Sir.
you are already in Delhi, Danifs.
Yes, sir.
So taking cue from my colleague, how would you use AI in police? In what form we can use it in the police governance?
Sir, there are different aspects where AI can be used in police. Presently, AI is used in smart traffic management, where AI is used for automated challans like overspeeding detection or zebra crossing, if red light violation detection is currently used in Delhi, sir. Further, we can also use AI in predictive policing, where we have a large amount of data with NCRB. We can use AI to understand which areas are hotspots for which kind of crime and customize our policing and patrolling practices. Thirdly, sir, AI tools like smart number plate detection, smart facial recognition systems can be used for policing, sir.
You tell me, you mentioned about automatic challans come
Sir.
through AI.
Sir.
These are through cameras, these cameras are put at various places.
Yes, sir.
How overspeeding is judged? Like how they judge the overspeeding?
Sir, overspeeding is judged. There are two devices. One is the overspeeding detector, which sends some kind of signal to the vehicle which is moving and receives the signal back. And through that signal, it is able to judge the speed. I am not sure whether it is laser or sound frequency, but there is a different system in addition to camera, sir.
Okay. This Delhi police is always in news for one reason or the other. You tell me, are you happy with the commissioner system in Delhi?
Commissionerate system, sir.
In Delhi, are you think that it is working well?
Sir, though there are challenges, I think, sir, commissionerate system is the suitable system for Delhi because it is a mega city with million plus population, and it requires magisterial power with the police so that it can respond to emerging public order and law and order situations, sir.
Recently, there was a news that some policemen hit the people on the road.
Sir.
Are you aware of that incident?
Yes, sir. A person was offering namaz and a police inspector.
Suppose you are ACP there. What
Sir.
will you do to avoid such situation?
Sir, we have to avoid such situation, we have to sensitize our staff in a much more sensitive manner. We have to train them that how to deal with religious processions or religious prayers, and if at all we have to remove someone from a public way, we have to do it in a sensitive manner. We have to not be insensitive about it, because it creates a lot of backlash and public repercussion.
They must be doing it on every Friday. Police must be aware of it.
Yes, sir.
If they are not allowing, they should not allow first thing to gather there.
Yes, sir.
Once they have gathered, then if you do like this and in public domain, social media, how do you think police image can be improved in this scenario? Because people always take a negative view about the police, and social media has further added fuel to it. What is your take? How social media can be used in a positive way also by the police?
Sir, firstly, with this particular incident, it is completely unacceptable, and the person has been suspended right now. So this gives a message to the people that this is an aberration and not a daily thing. But sir, overall police image with respect to social media, we should go for more and more public engagement through social media and other channels. We should publicize where our deployment is there, what kind of practices, like we have a lot of community policing activities like neighborhood watch groups, Sashakti scheme for women self-defense, and we also have various apps so that people can help. So we can reach out to the people, and we have to invest in social media management, sir, in that.
About this now the three new criminal laws are coming into force.
Sir.
From which date?
Sir, 1st of July, sir.
So how do you think it will be helpful to the police? In what way?
Sir, it will be helpful to not only police but in general to the people, because it removes a lot of the colonial legacy and it simplifies the laws, it modernizes the laws to suit to the current realities, sir.
How? 1, 2, 3, 4. Any points? Specific points?
Sir, for example, fines have been increased in certain cases. Similarly, sir, we have decriminalized homosexuality. We have improved. We have incorporated new offences like organized crime, petty organized crime, terrorism, and snatching, sir, which is a major problem in Delhi. We have incorporated it as a separate offence. So that can help people, sir.
There is one more, marital crime. They have criminalized it. Are you aware of that? Marital rape.
Yes, sir. If a person marital rape below the age of 18 is now a crime, is now equivalent to rape, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You mentioned one of the challenges in Madhya Pradesh, right, was gender inequality. So, would you like to speak on this statement that prejudices and preconceived ideas are more contagious than COVID? What do you think?
Ma'am, this statement means that the prejudice or the stereotype about a particular group, for example, the women, is contagious, that is spreading in the minds of the people more quickly than the virus of COVID. It is because of the issue of socialization from our homes itself and in our educational institute and all the other institutions. What we see is that there is a stereotype about how different gender roles, what is acceptable kind of occupation or education for men and women, and these stereotypes are perpetuated over generation, and that is why it is more contagious. But ma'am, we can tackle this by proper awareness campaigns. Proper parenting is very important, where treatment of both male child and female child with equality is very important, ma'am.
So thank you. So are you aware of some government schemes that would help in this regard about changing mindsets, changing behavior? That's the most difficult thing, right? That doesn't happen overnight. And as I said, it's social pressure, peer pressure, gender norms, right, patriarchy. So what will you do about it? So one is, what are the schemes, and what do you think you can do to improve this situation?
Ma'am, firstly, about the schemes, there are many. The Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme. Then we have in Madhya Pradesh the Ladli Lakshmi Yojana. Then we have schemes which promote confidence, like the Selfie with Daughter campaign, and many other social media campaigns are being run by the government. Secondly, ma'am, with respect to myself, firstly, ma'am, I have to be conscious and change my mindset as well, because in some ways I have been also socialized in the same social setup. And secondly, if as an officer, I will have to treat both genders equally. And secondly, we have to take with sensitivity the special challenges or problems or concerns that women face. For example, in police, many women are not willing to come out and report in police stations. So we have to ensure that there are proper facilitation desks, so that where women are confident enough that they will be heard. So such kind of institutional measures are required, ma'am.
And do you see, and we have all these schemes, but do you see any impact of that, say in your district where you come from?
Well, in general, I see that there is a slow and steady positive impact that is happening. More and more women are now educated, especially in the STEM fields, which were earlier considered not suited for women. Secondly, ma'am, more and more women are coming out for jobs, working in different segments. So I think, ma'am, slowly and steadily this is coming. Even in Singrauli, ma'am, I see that in and around my family or my neighborhood, I see most of the female child are now being educated. They even go out to study to colleges.
But still, labor force participation is still very poor, right, in India? And we say 2047 we will be Viksit Bharat, right, developed country. What about gender equality? Will we achieve gender parity? We are 50% of the population.
Yes, ma'am.
So how do you see gender equality as part of Viksit Bharat?
As a part of Viksit Bharat, gender equality would be an essential component because, as said by someone, a nation that cuts off 50% of the population of its potential will not be able to grow. So we expect that there will be more and more gender equality. We are still not sure that whether 100% equality would be there, but equity, that there is equal opportunity to both the genders, I think should be there by 20.
Well, I hope, I'm glad you're hopeful, but you have this data, right? The World Economic Forum, they published some data saying that we went back on gender equality during COVID, and it's going to take the world 300 years. So not in your lifetime, not in mine for sure, to achieve full gender equality. So 2047, certainly I don't see India achieving full gender equality, but yes, people like you should be making that effort, right, to move in this direction, keeping in mind gender equality as a goal for Viksit Bharat. Yeah, thank you.
Manoj, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So you have studied with the scholarship exchange program.
Yes, sir, in France, Lyon, France.
So what is the unique relationship that India and France enjoy?
Sir, India and France are considered best friends, and France was the first country with which India signed the strategic partnership, and it has been a stable partner with India because of, for example, during the 1998 nuclear tests, when all of the Western countries were sanctioning India, France was there to understand our concerns and our security challenges. Similarly, it supports our entry into United Nations Security Council. Even recently on Kashmir issue, France supported India. Secondly, sir, France also has a lot of defense relations with India. We buy a lot of equipments like the Rafale from France. France supports us in our nuclear power projects. The Jaitapur project is to be developed with the help of France. And sir, we also have people-to-people ties. A lot of Indian students study in France, and France and India also have combined space programs, sir.
Okay. So how is this economic relationship going on with France?
Sir, economic relationship though is progressing, but it has not realized its full potential. Within European countries, France is second largest partner after Germany with India, and going forward we want to increase our Indian exports to France, sir.
Will that happen without EU agreement?
Sir, yes, sir. Sir, India and EU are negotiating the bilateral trade and investment agreement, and if that materializes, I think the trade and investment will go up.
Okay, fine. So you have done business management from IIM Bangalore, IIM Calcutta. Okay. So how did it help in your Boston consultancy job role? And then with DANIPS.
Yes, sir. Sir, in business management, I studied different aspects of management like planning, organizing, directing, and controlling. And these all aspects are used in policing as well as in Boston Consulting Group. For example, I studied about human resource management and organizational behavior, which helped me in managing my team and working with different people. Secondly, sir, technical knowledge of financial management, financial accounting, supply chain management, and in general project management helped me to manage my projects better, sir. And the same would be used in, sir, police service, sir.
Okay. That would have made you prefer management science as optional?
Yes, sir. Management was a probable option, and I evaluated that whether I would take management as an optional, but sir, a pragmatic reason was there that I had a lot of the resources and books available with me because my elder brother had prepared with sociology.
Okay.
So there.
So coming to the sociology optional. So with the recent budget, government has come up with a Gyan approach for targeting welfare schemes or beneficiaries or the development. So as a sociology student, how do you see that in comparison with caste-based approach?
I'm sorry, sir, I could not hear the scheme.
Gyan.
Sir, I will have to read about it.
Okay. Garib, youth, Annadata, Nari. Didn't come across in the budget?
Sir, I will have to read. I have not read, sir.
Okay, so fine. One last question. AI is singularity. Have you heard of this term?
Yes, sir. It means that when AI is able to achieve the capability to take decisions as humans are making, and it becomes sentient.
So the question is, what are the other singularities that you have?
Sir, one singularity is space-time singularity, which was there before the Big Bang happened.
Is it now it's not there, space-time singularity?
Sir, I don't know about details.
Black holes?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Next.
Sir, I will have to read.
In mathematics?
Sir, I don't know.
Okay, fine. Yes. That's it.
Okay. Mr. Manoj, talking of budget travel, as is your hobby, I'm sorry, I'm starting with a very negative incident, very sad incident. There's this Spanish couple who were there doing budget traveling in Jharkhand.
Yes, sir. The unfortunate incident of rape. Yes, sir.
Everybody is shameful about it, but as a person, as a civil servant, police officer or administrative officer, whatever, what are you going to give a sense of security to A, women in general? That's fine. But B, right now my focus is foreign tourists who have a very good image, full of curiosity about India. They want to see largest democracy, this, that. And when they arrive here, they are faced with some such incident. What are you going to do about it?
Sir, as a police officer or as an administrator, we have to create a sense of assurance, and this has to go, firstly, we have to do the groundwork that such incidents don't happen. Like, we have to increase our patrolling, we have to remove the dark spots that is there, we have to improve our CCTV cameras, and in general we have to do investigation.
Yeah, they were traveling through countryside.
Yes, sir. And we have to make sure that our public transports are also safe, patrolling is proper, and community policing is done. But in addition to the groundwork that we do, we also have to reach out to the people, especially the tourists, so as to reassure them that administration and police are there with them. For example, we can reach out with our helpline number 112. We can give them probable, by discussing with the tourism department, we can give them a probable route map of which areas they can travel, or what are the probable walking tours that are there. This is a common practice in France, where I travel, that every city you go, a tourism department will give you a roadmap of the common places and how they can reach to those places. So that we can do. And in general, sir, if we publicize these things and become more accessible to people in general of the district as well as to foreign tourists, I think the image will slowly improve.
There is a word which I am missing from your reply. There's a phrase, quick response time.
Yes, sir.
How are you going to improve upon the QRT of the police force? Sir, one is that you give them 112 or 900 or 101, whatever. Whipping out a phone and dialing that number, वगैरह, ये तो एक चीज हुई.
Yes, sir.
I would have thought you would say a single button distress call, as some phones already have.
Yes, sir.
Or when they come for visa, or they register their themselves with the tourism department, then one of the buttons should be a one button distress call on their mobiles. Either you feed it, or they can take those phones and return it to you.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Sir,
So
in
how
fact,
you will do?
in fact, sir, we are doing the same thing with our in Delhi, where we have this app. I'm forgetting the name, sir.
Anyway, forget the app.
Yes, sir.
But you are doing it in Delhi.
Yes, sir.
I'm a Delhi cadre officer. That's why I'm asking you. Why didn't that come into your reply?
Sir, it slipped from me.
हाँ पहला चीज दूसरा why is this obsession of Delhi people and it's a negative obsession about the African and northeast India से ये जो students आते हैं they are not treated very well in certain communities. What is the perception and what are you going to do about it?
Sir, there is a negative stereotype and prejudice to both the African people as well as to the people from Northeast India. And this negative perception comes that they are involved in drug peddling and negative criminal activities. But sir, we have to change this perception. And for example,
Speak for them separately, please.
yes,
That's a separate set of issues. Here there's a separate issues because the northeastern Indian kids, they feel extremely hurt. As it is, there's so much of alienation and now this happens. So what are you going to do about it?
sir, we have to for Northeast Indian people, students, we have to change the mindset of the people that these people are part of India, and for changing the mindset, we have to do public engagement campaigns. For example, in our community policing activities, the district DCP actually interacts with the resident welfare associations, the market welfare association, and even our beat constables, who are the direct touch points to all the people in the area. They have to be sensitized that they create a positive image about these people, so that any negative incident does not happen. And also, sir, if there unfortunately a negative incident happens, that we have to take quick response and firm action, so that people know that these things are unacceptable. So we have to create both deterrence as well as positive.
There was a move about mentorship, individual mentorship of each student by some known member of the community in that RWA. So there's a one-to-one connect, but that is over and above, all right, as long as the RWA engages. What about the Africans? And that's my last question, really.
Sir, for Africans also, we have to do these kind of stereotype changing activities, public engagement, etc.
Starting with, what would you advise the Africans to begin with? Fact remains that there are so many Nigerians, almost one equates them with drug peddling.
Yes, sir, that is the stereotype that is there, and in fact, being in the system, we know that a lot of them get caught for drug peddling, etc.
And the other is beef and pork.
Sir.
Right? Their food habits are also like that. So you have to sort of convince them not to unnecessarily. They have to change their habits somewhat. Yes. In keeping with the sentiments of the local population. All right, your interview is over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All the best.
Okay, all the best.
All the best. Yeah.